Hey team, Alex Gem. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let us begin. In this video, we are looking at fish oil. So you can get it by eating fish like mackerel, wild salmon, but essentially you can consume fish oils in terms of it being a supplement as well. It's one of my most crucial supplements that I consume on a daily basis, and you're about to find out why. So one of the things that I like most, and it's something that's not very well documented but incredibly important, is that it can stimulate what's called neurogenesis, which is essentially the creation of new neurons in the brain. So it's what I'm going to get at later in this video is that, and then what I'll show you is that it can actually make you smarter. So what I'm saying here, bold statement, is that consuming fish oils can actually make you more intelligent over time. You'll understand why shortly. So let's go through some of the benefits. Firstly, it's rich in omega-3 fatty acids, okay? And I'm going to show you why this is important, because it's so rich in omega-3s, what happens is it's fantastic for, great for your heart, so heart health, your eyes and your brain. Absolutely wonderful for essentially all vital organs and so on and so forth. And primarily these two is because the brain and part of the retina in the eye is made up of fat. I think 60% of the brain is made up of fat, and much of that is DHA, essentially fatty acids. So when you consume fish oils or get it more organically, what happens is that you are literally looking after your brain, your eyes. You are giving it what it needs to thrive. And the same for the heart. Whatever is good for your brain is good for the heart, and conversely. So it's incredibly important to supplement with fish oils if you're going to look after your vital organs. It's also been proven to aid with weight loss in many different ways. And one of the interesting ways I like to look at it is supporting weight loss. Is if you look after your health, if you look after your brain, if you kind of support the bone health as well, which is what it does, is also it can support bone health. What you're doing is that you are really giving your body what it needs to thrive, to function well, for everything to be working smoothly, coherently together, and so on and so forth. And one of the reasons why it can support weight loss is because it reduces inflammation in the body, reduces chronic inflammation. And if you reduce chronic inflammation, you tend to feel more vibrant, more energetic, in a better mood because you're able to move better. It reduces the pain in joints, so reduces joint pain, and like stiffness within the body in general. It's absolutely fantastic for you. You can see the many benefits that derive from consuming fish oil. So it's great for the brain, cognitive function as well. And I'm going to link it back here to what I was saying previously about how it's linked to neurogenesis. Well, what happens is that I'm not necessarily saying that it prevents age-related illnesses, or at least delays the onset of age-related illnesses. The reason why I link this back to neurogenesis, and I'm not necessarily saying that it outrightly improves the creation of new neurons, but what it does is that it maintains existing neurons. So it maintains existing neurons in the brain. Well, brain cells essentially, okay? So it maintains existing neurons, because what it does is if you're looking after their health, if you're looking after your brain, if it supports weight loss, if it looks after your bone health as well, if it's reducing chronic inflammation, and it's been proven to prevent age-related illnesses, what you're doing is you're looking after the existing neurons within your brain. You're going to be reducing stress. All of these sort of things combined improve sleep. Yeah? If you improve sleep, if you reduce stress, these two things in particular, along with many other things like oxidative diseases and so on, oxidation, what happens is that these things here, they kind of combine, and chronic inflammation, of course, they kind of combine to kill and harm your neurons, your brain cells. And if you're looking after the body in a plethora of ways, what you're essentially doing is you are eradicating or at least significantly reducing how much damage that's being done to your neurons and the synapses, the connections within your brain. And this can actually make you smarter, because if you're looking after the brain cells that are there, and you're obviously hopefully doing other fantastic things for your brain, such as living a healthy lifestyle, eating well, exercising on a regular basis, sleeping well, and so on and so forth. There we go. That's my OCD kicking in there. Then what you're doing is you're giving your brain every chance to continue to grow, to continue to compound and really, really support the functioning of your brain. And that's, to me, is absolutely crucial and vital. So I really put forth, I'm an avid fan of fish oils and DHA that can derive from also krill oils as well. Both forms are fantastic. So I definitely recommend you getting involved with fish oils in one form or another. And if you like what you heard and you'd like to know more, then obviously go to my website at www.alexgem.com, and I'll see you there.